Hello, in this video, we will be learning how to solve a linear equation from a table. I have a previous video on how to find the slope from 2 points if you want to check that out first. If not, let's get started. Our first question is to find the relationship between the number of months that you are a gym member and your total cost. Since we know that this is going to be a linear equation, we know that we're looking for something that looks like y equals mx plus b. To find this equation, we need to first find points so we can find the slope and y-intercept. We can choose any points from this table, but we can choose this one and this one as an example. And this can be our x2 and our y2. To find the slope, we do m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which gives us 110 minus 50 divided by 3 minus 1. This gives us 60 divided by 2, which is equal to 30. Now we have m equals 30, so we know our slope. Now we need to find our y-intercept. So basically what our b is going to be. Since we know that all the points here are going to be on the same line, we can choose any of these points to plug in. Why don't we choose these 2 points just for fun? So to plug it in, we have y equals mx plus b. We know that y in this case is 170, m is 30, and x is going to be 5. So after this, we have 170 equals 150 plus b. When we subtract 150 from both sides, we get that b equals 20. So our equation that we end up getting is y equals 30x plus 20. Now, let's think about what this means in the real world. This means that every month that you go to the gym, your cost increases by $30. So each month adds $30. Month. And this is our slope. Right? So if you go a second month, your cost will be $30 higher than the first month. But we also have something called the 20, the y-intercept. The 20 is how much money you would spend if you just registered but you didn't go to the gym. The $20 is like a base fee or like the gym membership. It's like the sign-up fee. So the y-intercept is what you can think of would be like how much you had to pay for the gym, even if you didn't sign up for any months, right? Like you just walk in and that's the cost that you're paying. Our next problem is about the relationship between the time driven in hours and the number of miles driven. Like last time, it's still a linear equation, so we're looking for something in the form of y equals mx plus b. We can choose any 2 points. So we'll do it x1, y1, and x2, y2. Let's find the slope. To do that, we're going to do m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which gives us 250 minus 200 divided by 5 minus 4, which gives us 50 divided by 1, which is 50. So the slope of the line is going to be 50. Now let's look for the y-intercept. We know the line is going to be y equals mx plus b, and we can plug in any of these values here. So why don't we plug in this one? We're going to get 100, which is our y, equals 50, which is our m, times x, which is 2, plus b. So we have 100 equals 100 plus b. b is going to be 0. So our official equation is y equals 50x. What does this mean in the real world? It means in the real world that each hour you can drive 50 miles. And in this case, we don't have a y-intercept. Our y-intercept is 0 because the y-intercept occurs when x equals 0, aka when the time driven is 0 hours. So if you haven't driven at all, it should make sense that you have 0 miles driven. For this third question, we want to look at the relationship between the number of games bowled, x, and the total cost in dollars, y. We also have this bonus question where we're looking to find this mystery value here, aka the total cost in dollars when 5 games are bowled. So first, let's get started like before. Since we know it's going to be a linear equation, we know we're looking for something in the form of y equals mx plus b. We're going to choose two values to find our slope and y-intercept. x1, y1, and x2, y2. To find the slope, we do m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which gives us 14 minus 10 divided by 2 minus 1, which gives us 4 divided by 1, which is 4. So we know the slope is 4. So we have m equals 4, and now we're looking for a value of b. Normally, we would have to choose a point and plug in the values to give us our y-intercept. But if you can see here, we actually already have the value of our y-intercept right here. Because the y-intercept is the value you get when x is 0. So in this case, it's 6. So we have our final equation being y equals 4x plus 6. Now, let's solve this subproblem here. We know that we have y equals 4x plus 6 as our equation, and we know we're looking for the value total cost when x equals 5. So to find that, we just plug in the value of 5 into x. Four times 5 is 20, plus 6 is 26. So we know that this value is 26. So the total cost in dollars for 5 games bowled is 26. Now, let's interpret this equation in the real world. Y equals 4x plus 6. This means that each game cost increases by $4. And that's going to be your slope. And this 6 right here is the y-intercept. So this 6 would still be there even when x is 0. So it's something that can be represented like a shoe rental. Even if you don't play any games, when you go into the bowling place, you need the shoes, so that would be $6. Lastly, I want to go over the key takeaways from today's lesson. So slope is going to be what changes each time. So it is going to be what changes when you increase your x by 1. And y-intercept is going to be what you start with. This could be something like a sign-up fee or a flat fee, something that you have even when your x is 0. And this is slope-intercept form because m here is the slope and 0b is our y-intercept. And that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.